don't even know what it is I'm trying to understand about it. People pass, and life, you have to keep moving on and live life, but at the same time, you want answers, you know? So I'm trying to find those answers within the work, I guess. I don't know if there was ever a moment where I felt like I could do this. It just always felt like that this is the only thing that I can do. And I remember a situation once before in my life where I was put somewhere where I felt like that because of things that occurred that maybe I wasn't going to be able to do this. And that really freaked me out. I couldn't imagine my life without painting, because it's everything that I am, everything that you know, I believe in for myself.
When you love something this much, everything about it begins to take on meaning. There's a significance to every little action that gets placed. Choices, because of the infinite possibility of all of them, become these juggernauts of thought and I guess at times like a type of torment, which sounds like a nightmare, but the opposite is true. I cannot imagine a better existence or a better life.
It came from waiting for the right thing to happen. For a while now, I couldn't see myself, you know, taking a year of my life to build something that I totally didn't feel exactly driven to do. But then sitting down with Menton and talking about this, it all felt right. It fired on all cylinders and said, yeah, we need to do this. It's a statement that I feel that needs to be made, and not for necessarily anyone else, but for us.
Doing a two-man show with David is like a strange, amazing story coming full circle. I've known him for 15 years plus. I knew him before I was an artist, and when I really started to play with this, he was the first person I went to, and he was always very encouraging and really helped me along. So in a lot of ways, it's just family. You know, we're doing something together. I wanted a two-man show that I could truly delve into the material and not have it just be some, let's make pictures that look cool together. The subject of gallery shows are very, very, very important to me. It's not really a show unless there is an absolute theme to it. The subject matter for this show was never really in debate for me and David. We know where we've been coming from, and we know where we would like to go as artists. And this is a show that me and David agreed we could paint as though it would be the last show we'd ever do, and we can mean it.
The show is about the Araignées, or better known as the Furies, and sometimes referred to as the Kindly Ones. They're normally depicted as three females that enact forms of vengeance against those who have crossed the gods, who have committed immoral deeds. They have a very exacting form of vengeance. They tend to drive you mad. They tend to find what it is that you've done so offensive that they use that against you, like placing the most horrible possible mirror in front of you and driving you into deep madness, a poetic form of vengeance. The Kindly Ones two-man show with David Stupakis and Menton 3 will open July 11, 2015 at Last Rites Gallery in New York. We're going to be making a book for the Kindly Ones show. It'll be 9 1/4 by 11 inches, 72 pages, and slipcased. The exact dimensions that Menton and I used for his Catabasis show, and we love the dimensions, we love the quality of the slipcase. It was our ideal choice for the Kindly Ones show. The book will include all of the works that David and Menton created for the show, plus the research that we did on the Araignées and the surrounding characters. Now, one of the really cool things that we have to offer in this Kickstarter is the chance to pre-buy art that will be in the Kindly Ones show, both by David and by Menton. There are some different options for artworks that you can pre-buy in the show, and these are priority slots for you to get a piece in the show, help support the show, and definitely to help us make the Kindly Ones book. So along with the special pre-buys, We've got another item that we're really excited about, and that's painted editions of the Kindly Ones book. We've been working with the printer on this because these aren't just David or Menton painting in the book. They're actually going to be doing an original painting on the slipcase. The printer has worked with us to select a material that would allow David and Menton to take a blank slipcase and just paint directly on it. So if you select that pledge, what you'll be getting is a totally unique hand-painted slipcase cover housing the Kindly Ones book. We're all incredibly excited about the Kindly Ones show, and we can't thank you enough for supporting the show, for supporting the making of the book. We're gonna pour everything that we have into it, and with any luck at all, we'll see you there at the opening in July.
I've been given the ability by people to externalize everything that's going on inside of me and have it have a resolution out here to where I'm able to understand it in a way that I don't think is possible for me another way. If painting was a religion, if art was a religion, I would be front row center and putting money in the collections plate every time, because it is for me everything.